Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So I did a poll and I asked y'all what set y'all would like to see next, and majority voted glitter. So I decided to use a set with some glitter in it. I try to make majority of it glitter, but this is how it came out. So let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. So I'm going to be using this Todds brush. I'm also going to be using, I think, 4 or 5 different acrylics. This is Yes Yes by Nail Supply Glamour. Love that pink. This is also Baby by Secret Nail Affair. And then we have Cobalt. This is by Dynamic Nail Supply, which is this pretty, super pretty blue. We have Milky White by Nail Supply Glamour. And then we also had this not polished color, which is called Nightcap. It's this really pretty glitter pink. So the tips that I have on are Dynamic Nail Supply. I use 2 tips and just put them together. Now the shaping of them, this is my first time ever doing this long of a set ever. Like, I've never done it. I've actually never even watched anybody on YouTube do a set this long, as far as like how they start the process off with just gluing their tips together. But I figured this is how they do it because I see on Instagram a lot of nail techs and I see that they glued 2 tips together to extend it. So I don't even know what these would be considered. I'm guessing they would be considered like 4XL maybe, because the tips that I'm using are extra long. So when you put 2 together, I'm guessing it would be extra long. So anyway, the first color I took was Cobalt. This is by Dynamic Nail Supply. As y'all can see, y'all know I love Dynamic Nail Supply. They are basically like the perfect in between of super beginner friendly and advanced and not so much beginner friendly nail techs. Like, both of y'all can use it. So anyone, this acrylic powder is for anyone. As you can see, I put that thing on so sloppy and I still was able to get it together. It does not dry fast, but it doesn't dry super slow to the point where I'm like still hitting it when I'm doing other things with it, like ready for my next bead. So the pace of it drying is really good for me. I did use this acrylic powder. I use all these acrylic powders with Dynamic Nail Supply monomer. So if you just want to know that, I did go ahead and shape these tips prior to putting any acrylic powder on them. And that was like a task in itself because I kind of overfiled like 2 of these nails just because they're so long. You have to like really be precise when doing long nails like this, like as far as the filing and the shaping. If y'all want to see a video of me filing and shaping nails this long, let me know down below and I will next time put it in a video if I decide to even do nails this long again. I just figured, why not? It would be fun. Try something new. I've never done anything like this on my channel before. I also don't really use glitter on my channel as well because y'all know I'm not a big fan. So now we're dipping into Baby by Secret Nail Affair. And y'all, when I say literally every color that I used in this video was a hit, like every single color and the formula of every single powder that I used in this video was really good, really easy to work with. I highly recommend all the acrylic powders that I worked with in this video. That is why it took me like literally no time to do these nails. Like, I was very impressed by myself. I was very shocked that I was done so soon. I think I started these nails around, what time was it? I don't know, but in total, like just for the application, when I cut the video off, it was 57 minutes. So it took me an hour to do the application, but really, in all actuality, it probably would have taken me about 30 minutes to do it just because I didn't know what I was doing. So when I first started off even recording, like I was just sitting there for a lot of this, which you will not see in the video, obviously, because I cut it out. But I was like sitting there, like just debating on what I should do on each finger. I had literally I didn't look at any inspo pic. I didn't look at anything. I just knew what colors I was going to use. And really, this wasn't even supposed to be like this. The set that I was supposed to do was supposed to be completely blue. But y'all know I'm extra. And the blue glitter was not as dark as I needed it to be. So I decided to switch up the colors a little bit. So that's why you see the pink and the white and the blue all mixed together, because I didn't realize that this blue acrylic was so light and it had kind of like pink reflective in it. So I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I decided to put some pink in the set. But yeah, it did not take me that long. It took me about, in total, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Now, granted, this is only 5 nails, but I just take my time. I feel like if I would have done this on somebody else, the total time for this length may have been, I would say, 3.5 to 4 hours. Mainly just because this glitter, when you do colors or when you do sets like this that are pretty much just ombre and glitter is not hard to work with. It doesn't really have to be super perfect. Just make sure that everything is even, and that's it. All you're going to do is cap it at the end with clear. So I feel like that's why it went so fast, is because I was pretty much just doing ombres, and I was, it wasn't, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting better. It was also a part of me having really, really good acrylic powders to work with. Everything was laying down smoothly. I didn't have to wait on anything. I didn't have to keep messing with the powder, nothing like that. And y'all will see in the application, I'm keeping a lot of this in real time, which is why this video is so long today. If you were wondering, I just wanted to keep a lot of it, at least majority of it, in real time for you all, just so y'all could see how really, like, in real time, how this acrylic was laying for me. Like, it was so smooth, so buttery. All of them that I use were super, super nice. Even the cobalt, if I'm not mistaken, the cobalt color, which is the Blue by Dynamic Nail Supply, it is a dip powder. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when I bought this, it said dip powder on it, and I did not realize it. But I used it as acrylic powder, and you cannot tell the difference at all. And I don't believe that it's a 2-in-1. However, it worked perfect, and I just capped it with clear, and I had no issues, no marbling, no nothing like that. So everything worked out super, super smoothly for me, and this set came out really, really pretty, you guys. Like, I was super happy about how it came out. So I will say right here, I was having like trouble doing my marble. I don't know what it was. I really think it was the white. Like, the blue was just overpowering the milky white. And so it just was not doing what I needed it to do. Like, somehow the blue kept, like, just, it was all blue. Like, it just ended up being all blue at the end of the day. So I had to go back in after I did this first little drop of colors, and I had to add a lot more white to it, which didn't affect this nail at all, because I was laying really thin layers of everything, so it wasn't bulky, which was really good. I was happy about that. But right here, as you can see, I put way too much blue right there. Like, that bead of blue should not have been that big. When you're working with the color that you know can overpower another color so easily, I don't know why I did that. Like, I was just not using my brain, y'all. But that one bead basically messed up this entire, like, ombre. I was supposed to be doing a marble ombre. Like, the marble was supposed to ombre into the pink glitter. I did eventually get it, but that is why you see it messed up right here. I just put way too much blue. That speck of blue, I should have put like a little dot of blue in that white, and this would have never happened. This could have been avoided. So just to make the ombre a little more seamless, since I did kind of mess up, I just went ahead and added a bit of the pink glitter to the remainder of the nail. And I just went ahead and filled any little gaps with some more milky white acrylic powder at the top. Now, y'all, this color right here is Yes Yes by Nail Supply Glamour. And let me tell you, y'all know that I got these powders. I got the Secret Nail Affair and the Nail Supply Glamour powders in my box that I won for a giveaway by Andrea. And when I tell y'all, I'm so happy that like I have finally tried these acrylic powders, because the acrylic powder, this one right here, hands down, like is my favorite one that I got in that whole giveaway. Y'all know I love a pink, first off. And it's just the consistency of this pink. It's like Dynamic Nail Supply meets Not Polished. Like the consistency of this acrylic powder was so good. Like I loved it. It was so easy to work with. Y'all, when I dragged that pink into that white, I was pissed off. Let me tell you why I was pissed off. I was so pissed off because I thought that that white ombre into the pink was just so pretty. Like I was so proud of how that ombre came out, and then I just completely messed it up. So I did end up having to go back in a little later with more milky white, and I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I did go back in just to make the ombre look a little better at the top on this nail right here. So the reason why I was moving so slow on this part right here is because I did not even know what I was doing with this nail right now. At this point, I was like, okay, well, I'd already curved it in a little bit, so let's just go ahead and make a little cut, a little French cut. So that is what I did. I did not know if I wanted to do like an oval, which I should have done, but instead, since I had already kind of made it into a V, I decided to go ahead and just make it into like this little V cut, or this upside down V, or whatever you want to call it. So I went ahead and I could not for the life of me find my X-Acto knife. So that is why, excuse me, that's why if you noticed in the picture, it wasn't like as crisp as I want it to be, and I'll get to that part as well when I get there. I like really messed up a little bit on this nail. It could have been a lot better. And so anyway, I went ahead and I just cut it with whatever I could find, and I tried to make it as crisp as I could. But where I messed up was I put down the blue acrylic before filing the pink V cut before I put down the blue, and that's where I messed up with the actual cut of it. It could have been a lot more crisp, it could have been a lot more straight, the lines could have been straighter. But just make sure that you are, when you do smile lines or V cuts like this, you want to always make sure that you're cleaning it up with a file before you place anything down after that, so that when you go back and file it, everything will just be blended together. You won't have to worry about your lines looking uneven. So I got an email from one of my subscribers up here, and I'm not gonna mention her name because I don't know if she wants me to mention it. So, but I did want to answer the question, and I felt like answering it up here would be helpful to others as well. So her question was basically like how to just jump into starting YouTube. I guess her nail channel. And as far as if you don't really have the funds to get the supplies or the equipment that you need, what route should you take about going about that? What is good enough to start filming with? So to answer a little bit of that, I would say the main things that I'm going to say this. I will say if you can get an updated iPhone on a payment plan or something of the sort, then go ahead and do that. But if you do not have a phone or a good camera as of right now, then just start filming on what you have. I promise you, as long as it's an iPhone. I don't know anything about Android, so I will not tell you to film on an Android and edit on an Android, because I just don't know what the Android takes for, editing and stuff. So I can only base this question off of what I have and what I use. Now anything below a 10, I do not know what the quality of your camera will be on an iPhone. However, you need to start somewhere. So even if you're not starting off, you're not gonna have any subscribers anyway. Just being honest, you're not gonna have any subscribers. You're probably barely gonna have any followers. So why not start off with something of lower quality, and as you work your way up and you get better and better, by that time you will have acquired more followers and subscribers on your YouTube channel, your Instagram, TikTok, whatever the case may be. So I will say for sure, just start. Do not overthink it. Do not question your equipment. I literally have an iPhone. I have an iPhone 13. I did upgrade my iPhone 13 a couple months ago though, just for YouTube. Before that, I started filming with a 10. So I started filming with a 10, but I didn't have any followers. I didn't have any subscribers. And actually, my quality of my videos were not the quality that I have now. And even now, my quality could be better. Like, I could have a better picture. I could have better sound, but I just choose not to, because regardless of that, I feel like people are still going to watch my videos. Now, when I get a little extra money, will I upgrade? Of course, if I have the means to. But as of right now, I'm just working with what I have. So y'all need to do the same. Do not think about it. Do not procrastinate on making your channel. Do not procrastinate on filming, because that's just going to hurt you in the end. You could start right now and get at least 100 to 200 subscribers on your quote unquote low quality filming equipment. So don't let that stop you. Do not let a phone or a camera stop you. Film on what you have and just let that be that. So as far as editing, I will say I use iMovie for editing. I do it on my phone. I do not do it on my laptop. If you are doing it on your laptop, for whatever reason, it just is a little harder for me to navigate through. I don't know why. Maybe because I started off editing on my phone, which is iMovie. You can download the app iMovie on your phone, and I just edit through there. I do have a video, like a quick little snippet video, I guess I should say, of how I edit on my phone using iMovie, and I showed like a screen recording of what I do, how I cut it, how I insert pictures, how I insert clips, all of that. So I will link that video above for you right here if you want to go check that out after you're done watching this video. But that might give you a little insight on how I do it and what I do. So yeah, what else did you ask? Let me go see. So I also use a ring light. I use a newer ring light, and in that video I linked, in the video of me editing, going over like iMovie editing and how I record my videos, I do link the ring light, the exact ring light that I have. However, any like ring light will work as long as it's a little big and gets bright enough for you. That will work, and I literally just use that. But before, if I did not have a ring light, what you would do is, here's a little tip and trick. If you do not have a ring light, or you just don't have the money to buy a ring light, if you have a lamp that can go on your desk, go to Walmart and buy the LED white luminous, I think it's like bright lights. They're gonna say not all LED lights are white, but you want the white bulb, and that's gonna give you kind of like a ring light effect. I used to use those when I was taking like videos of food and stuff, and it worked almost exactly like a ring light. However, you will need about 2 to 4 bulbs to get that effect. So if you don't have the money to purchase a ring light right now, that can be an alternative for you. Go ahead and get you some LED. I think they're called like LED white bulbs, but they're going to be white. They're not going to be yellow. Like when you turn the light on, it's going to be super, super bright and white. It's not going to be yellow. So use the white ones. Those will help you out tremendously if you don't have the money to purchase a ring light right now. As far as purchasing like nail supplies, I would 100% recommend you do payments if you can. Or if you have a credit card, put it on a credit card, pay it back later. But if you don't have a credit card, Afterpay, Zip, I think Zip, it's called Zip on the App Store. So download Zip. Zip is just like Afterpay, but when using Zip, you can literally like use the card from Zip. They will give you like a card, and they'll give you like a card number on the app, and you can apply that card number to whatever store you want to purchase from, as long as you have the funds available on your Zip app. So it's kind of like Afterpay, but Afterpay does not give you a card to where you can use anywhere online. Zip, however, does give you a card online to use where you can use wherever. So I use it for a whole bunch of websites. Now you do have to make like a minimum, I think, sometimes of like $50, but I always use Zip. I use it on Shein. I use it on like just ordering stuff from from other nail companies, like I'm always using it. So a lot of people don't know about it, but it's definitely a good way to start investing in your nail supplies. If you don't have the funds right away, you can make payments on it. You will make one initial payment. Sometimes you don't have to make any payment at all for a good 2 weeks. But you will pay every 2 weeks. It will be 4 installment payments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that would be a way for you to purchase your brushes. It definitely works on Amazon. You can use Afterpay. You can use Zip. You can use Klarna. I think it's called Klarna, something like that. That's another app that you can use to make payments. But all of those apps you can use on Amazon, and sometimes you can use them on other websites outside of the norm. So definitely check into that if you are having any troubles, like just not having the money right away. Because I know I was fortunate enough. I was on a ship when I first started doing nails, so I had a lot of money that I could just spend on whatever. And that's why I was doing like so many giveaways in the beginning. But you just need to know that that is not a necessity. Like you do not honestly, I do so many giveaways. Like I do way more giveaways than the average nail tech YouTuber up here. Like I know I do for a fact. But you do not have to do that. Like that's not going to get you any more subscribers. Like I promise you it's not. Another question was, how did I get subscribers? How did I get followers? I will say I promoted the hell out of myself. Like, when my Instagram was made from scratch, my nail Instagram was made from scratch, I still only have, I think 800 subscribers I have 800 followers on Instagram. Now I'm not as active on Instagram as I am on YouTube, which is probably like the problem. But so I will tell you to definitely be active. Definitely be consistent. Consistency is key. And I know everybody says that, but it's so true, y'all. Like I promise you, it's so true. And I will let y'all know this. I know for a fact it's true because just y'all know when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm already almost up to 1,600 subscribers. But I got a lot of subscribers within the past month or two because I've been posting so much on YouTube. When you post a lot on any social media platform, it's going to push your content out to others. So you have to post like pretty much every day. Not on YouTube. You don't have to post every day on YouTube, but like Instagram, you have to post like every day to get your work seen, or you're just not going to fall within the algorithm that they have going on YouTube. And you have to do reels on on Instagram. I'm sorry, I meant to say Instagram. On Instagram, they want to see you do reels. They do not want to see you post pictures for whatever reason. It's just not the thing anymore for Instagram. So make sure that you are making your Instagram account. Make sure you have a TikTok account. Make sure you have a Twitter if you want to do a Twitter. Like wherever people are, you want to have your work shown. And that is going to attract a lot of people. A thing I also did, which I don't recommend you do, but I did it, y'all. I did it. I was on Instagram when I didn't have too many followers at all, and I had like a few videos that I was pretty confident in that I knew people would want to see. This is what I would do. Here's a trick. I'm going to let y'all on a big secret that I did. Okay, so my dynamic nail supply video, right? The $6 one where I compared it to Valentino, all that. As y'all know, that's like my highest viewed video on my channel. I think that has like 9,000 views. So, and it's still growing. Like it grows every day. It actually surpassed my Shein video, which was at, I think, 7,000 or 8,000 views. So it surpassed that. Now, I have not done this in months, like probably over 6 months. But when I first posted that video, I would go on Instagram and I would take the link from my YouTube for that video and I would search like hashtag dynamic nail supply. I would go under dynamic nail supplies Instagram, their post, and I would see the people commenting under like maybe an acrylic that I reviewed. And I would actually like go tap on those people, and in their messages, I would send them the link to my Dynamic Nail Supply video, because I know if they're under Dynamic Nail Supply post, then they're going to be interested in seeing a video on it. So I feel like I may have gotten a couple subscribers from doing that. However, when you do stuff like that, you just need to be like not annoying. Like if they tell you not to do that, then don't message them again. Like don't be annoying with it. Don't send them videos back to back, because I know I would personally get annoyed with that. But that was one tactic that I feel like it did work for me. Now, I did have somebody message me before, and they were like, girl, that's not like how you're supposed to promote yourself. Da, 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 da. Like, girl, bye, blocked. But no, that is a way to do it, but Instagram will block you from messaging so many people at one time in a day. So just be wary of that, because you can get blocked on Instagram for like a couple hours or a day if you are messaging people back to back, because it will look at it as spam. So that is one thing that I did to get some subscribers. And also my majority of my subscribers came from me just posting on my Facebook, posting on my Instagram, and letting people know that I had a YouTube. Like that is how I got my subscribers. I also made sure that I was always doing my nails. If I didn't have any clients to take, I was doing my nails to show what I wanted to attract. Like how you do your nails is going to attract the type of audience that you're getting. So I was doing like bling sets, really, really cute sets that I really like. And I was posting them. I was posting my pictures in nail groups on Facebook. And then people would ask me, do I do nails? And I would say, no, I'm not currently taking any clients right now. However, I do have a YouTube channel, and some people will subscribe that way. Like you just have to network. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be on social media hard. Like you have to be consistent. If you have nothing else to do during the day, then definitely like try to do social media as much as you can, because y'all, today, like honestly, social media is a way of life. And that's how people bring in a lot of income. I do have a son, but he's a little older now. So like his needs were not interfering with me being able to post videos. However, I will say YouTube and social media in a whole is definitely a job. So it's definitely going to be a mental thing, telling yourself and forcing yourself to get up and do something that day related to just posting your content, because you're a content creator. So you have to post a lot. Like it can be annoying and you may not feel like doing it. And this is something that I need to tell myself, because I don't even post every day on Instagram, which I should, but I don't. And I'm trying to get better. I've been trying to like make videos of the same sets, but like separate them and post them on different days. And that's like allowing me to post every day now. So you just have to figure out what works for you, honestly. Do not procrastinate. Jump right into doing whatever you want to do. And yeah, I hope that answered your question, or at least some of it. If you have another question, definitely email me. I'm sorry, I've been so busy this weekend. I haven't even sent off the nail mystery boxes, you guys, to the winners that won. That's why I haven't sent your codes out yet, y'all. Like I promise they're being sent out tomorrow. Like I know I keep saying that they're being sent out, but I promise y'all they're being sent out tomorrow. I just was like super busy this weekend, and my wife, like sporadically, like we went out, so I just didn't have the time, and I did not want to throw your boxes together. I wanted your boxes to have a lot of good stuff in it. And so I just didn't want to send out anything. So that is why it's been taking me so long. And yeah, you guys, I just wanted to explain that to y'all real quick. So this is pretty much the end of the video, and I'm just top coating all the nails with the Ultimate Finish Gel by Young Nails. Y'all know I always use that, or my Dynamic Nail Supply top coats. And that was pretty much all I did to the nails, you guys. Make sure that you're wiping the sides, and this was the outcome of it. It was super, super cute, especially in the sunlight. I was so proud of this set, and yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.